morning. It's a great day today. It's Wednesday, hump day. We're going to get over this day and make sure we have a successful week. Wanted to go through how to be able to make all of this stuff work for you, okay? So I've got gi, belt, all right? And 2 pillows and jeans, okay? And we're going to make all this stuff work for us, okay? So here's what's going to happen. We're going to take the gi. We're going to take the smaller pillow, put it in the back of the gi under the shoulders, okay? Just like this here. And then we'll take the bigger pillow and put it through the gi just like we did on Monday, so it's kind of hanging out there. And then we're going to take the jeans and we're going to roll them up just like this here, and we're going to stick them inside the arms, all right? So we'll take the jeans and really tight, kind of like a military roll there. If you ever packed for your children that are in the military, you've been in the military yourself, you know, you roll everything up and just, that way it all sticks inside there, all right? We'll take these and we're going to stick them inside the arms, okay? So let's see if we can make this work here really quick, okay? So, first thing, jeans. So you kind of see the arms now have a little bit of life to them, okay? If in fact you have smaller jeans, all right, and longer arm sleeves, you can take your jeans, you actually fold them this way and then roll them long ways, like this here. Make sure the waist portion is up towards the shoulders. Take your smaller pillow, put the open end up for the shoulders so the pillow doesn't fall out. Then you take your longer pillow or your bigger pillow, put it up. So you got a head sticking out. You can work with there. Close the gi up nice and tight. Take your belt. Always make your belt even when you're tying it. And always start with the stripes on the right side. Fold the left side of the gi over the top. Bring it around. And you always bring the right side over the left. Bring it up and through both of them. Tight, nice and tight. Over the top here. Pop it. That way the stripes are on the left side. We always keep our hard work close to our heart. Got to be technically correct, right? One more little thing. Hair ties, all right? So, as you can tell, I use hair ties all the time. No, but if you have, of course, daughters in the house, wife in the house, hair ties are awesome, right? If you don't have hair ties, you can use kind of just anything you can find laying around, zip ties, twist ties, whatever you can get. You're going to take that hair tie and you're going to put it over the sleeve, just like this here, all right? You can do it twice, however many times you make it tight. Little dad hacks, figure out how to do this, had to do Avalon's here all the time. And that way you leave a little bit of the sleeve at the end so you can get like your pocket grips and pistol grips and things of that nature. Bring this guy up here, shove the jean back in a little bit more. So let's check them out. So we have hair ties. We can come inside, pocket grip, pistol grip, 4-finger grip on the side. So, but you're never allowed to put your hands inside the sleeve. You'll get penalized for that. Anyway, we have here, of course, we have the booty portion of the gi, the legs sticking out here. We have our belt tied on, really nice and tight. We have the head sticking out. We have active arms, and we have the ability to be able to work with this guy and able to work different things, okay? So in this situation, of course, if you wanted to, you can actually use it as a throwing dummy, but I wouldn't suggest it. It'll come apart pretty quick. You have to, of course. So no problem with that. But with this guy here, we can do all sorts of like lapel chokes, things of that nature, coming around, sliding the lapel, mate leon, and so on and so forth, okay? And you can also do your armbar drills. Nice little hack, home remedy hack. We'll be right back. All right guys, hey, listen up. I know there's a lot of us that are coming in, and the group that's coming in to train, which is awesome. There's been a bunch of you guys, pretty much over half the academy has been doing our online classes, which, man, you guys rock with that. But I know that it's a full group. I'm very aware of that, right? This season is not a super, super long season. Hopefully it's only going to last a couple more weeks, 3 more weeks, something like that. But we'll be back on the map before you know it. So what are we really focused on during this little month, month and a half, 2-month period is making sure that we're giving you information and material that's going to help you to be able to solo drill on your own, giving you stuff that you should be practicing all the time on your own, whether it's in your striking, whether it's in your judo, whether it's in your jiu-jitsu, whether it's in your wrestling, all right? These are things that you can do all by yourself. One thing that I also am very much aware of is that we have a huge age group that's doing these videos, and we also have a huge skill level group that's doing these videos. The techniques that we're showing and stuff like that is everybody can do these, all right? The great thing about it, especially for you young guys that are just starting out or our beginners that are just starting out, and so mom and dads pay attention, is you can always go back to these videos and you can always rewind. You can pause, you can stop, you can go forward, you can go backwards, and you can kind of redo these drills and let the students be able to let your kiddos be able to work these things, let them be able to practice these things over and over, all right? Selma, I know that this has been a challenge for you. Ethan, I know this has been a challenge for you. Levi, I know this has been a challenge for you. Owen, Giovanna, all you guys that are just on our small group, little dragon group, Finley, all you younger guys, Andrew, it's just been a big challenge for you guys to be able to do this because guess what? It takes a lot of self-discipline to be able to come and do these things because Mr. Haben isn't there. Mom and dad kind of don't know how to be able to do the technique either. They can encourage you, they can help you, they can make you work it. But listen guys, Selma, the thing is that you can take this video and just walk up to the screen and just press pause, and then you can actually go back and rewind it a little bit on the YouTube portion and see the technique again and be able to practice it as many times as you need to. You don't have to go through the whole class either, especially the age groups. During this class, I'm going to stop at a certain point for our little guys and be able to say, hey, you can go take a break. You don't need to do this next section. Now, if you're really like, oh, I want to do the next section, Mr. Haben, I really want to try, then go for it. That is going to be really cool for you because you're going to learn how to do things that, of course, some of the other guys are doing too. And like I said, everything we show is pretty much everybody from all of our 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, all the way up to our 60, 70-year-olds. You guys can do this stuff, all right? Everybody has the ability to do these things. So I want you to stay encouraged. Make sure you guys have fun. That's the most important thing. But also challenge yourself too, all right? Don't get in and say, oh man, it's too hard for me. I don't think I can do it. That's enough. I got to take a break. Mom and dad, you'll know if they're going to be challenged or not. But if you got them to sit down on their own, at home, be able to work some of these drills, and you feel like they've been challenged, man, that is a big win. Because, man, it's hard enough. And I know a lot of you guys are at school right now trying to do your online school, and man, it's tough. Parents, you guys are trying to figure out Google passwords and all the classroom stuff and things of that nature and all the Zoom applications and this meeting and that meeting. And I had a parent talk to Ms. Lisa, they said, I can't get to my kids' work. Every time I get on my computer, my account comes up. And I know they know that all they got to do is log out and then log the kid in, but it's just there's so much of that going on that it's like challenging, all right? And then you got martial arts on top of that. Martial arts is pretty intimidating as it is to be able to come out and be able to have to do this stuff. And, that's intimidating as it is. And all this extra, like, the technical side of it and that having to come out, and it's just too much, I can't learn it. You can learn it. You can do this. This is pretty easy stuff. All right, when I talk about the technique and fundamentals of it, when I say easy, the biggest challenge you have is up here, all right? Up here. You look at the screen and say, I could never do that. Don't ever say that to yourself. Look at that and say, I can do that, all right? And see yourself doing it. and actually slow it down and rewind it and go back and do it again and do it over. These videos are always going to be available for you, all right? And so I want to encourage you. We're going to actually warm up class right now using some of this. So 7 basic fundamental motions that you should be doing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu every day. Selma, I want you to actually come out and do the best you can. Get this warm up in. If you got to take a break, go get a little drink of water, hit pause on that button, then come back and then start again, all right? Or start doing these basic drills. If you get about halfway through the basic drills, then you can stop, take a break, go back. If you have to rewind that basic drill, start it again. Not a problem at all, all right? Once we get through all the basic drills, what we'll do is we'll stop the video, and then we'll let you know that all the little guys can take a break, and then come back to the second video, all right? So let's get warming up. You guys ready to go? Ready?